show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Hey, let me double check and make sure I am live everywhere I want to be live. You guys, welcome. I'm super excited. So once again, let me double check, make sure that I'm live where I want to be. Um, okay, I don't even know if I am or not, but we're getting ready to see. I see something weird on the screen, so we're gonna see this right here. And so, you guys, of course, as you come on in, say hi, hello, hey, all that awesome stuff, so that I can see those of you guys that are joining us. I am super excited. Once again, you guys, as you come on into the room, definitely make sure that you say something so that I can see those of you that are on. I'm going to check on my phone to make sure that I am live. I'm doing live on this new little platform over here. So we're definitely going to make sure that it's doing what it's supposed to be doing. Those of you that are new to my space, welcome. My name is Beverly. I am a business strategist specifically for established Christian female coaches and service providers for coaches who desire to implement both kingdom and business strategies in order to increase your impact and your income. And so, you guys, hey, Sister Donna, I see you. And so, you guys, I am so excited. We have some announcements. So, I'm live here on my personal page. I'm live inside the group. I'm live on BCW Candle Boutique, the Facebook page, and over there on YouTube. So, we're live all over the place with these announcements. And so, I have some things I want to announce. I have some things I want to show. I have a couple of orders that I need to get packed, and we're going to ship these things out tonight. So I will not be before you long, because I have to make sure that everyone gets their candles. So we want to make sure of that. So I see you, Minister. Thank you so much for popping on in here. And so, you guys, I'm just going to go ahead and dive on in. So if you miss anything, you're able to catch this on the replay. Those of you, if you are watching this on the replay, type in hashtag replay, leave your questions, your comments, all that awesome stuff. And I will definitely make sure that I go through and I respond back to your questions, okay? So I'm probably going to do some packing as I talk. We're going to see how that works, because I'm that person who cannot chew gum and walk at the same time. A girl will be tripping and flipping and all that stuff all around. So I can't do both. I can't do both, and it's all good, though. It's all good. I know my strengths and my weaknesses, and that's just one of them. So, you guys, a couple of things. I don't even know where to start. Like, where do I start? Okay. Hey T, I see you. Thank you so much, Minister. Thank you. I see you, T. Hey, you guys, I don't know where to start. So let's start with, okay. So let's start with some of the bigger things. So once again, and I need to go back, it's the beginning of the month. So I'm going to go ahead and do this for the month of August. So I used to post and say, hey, I wanted to get into the like customer welcome baskets for realtors, to be able to have our candles in there. I want to get into retail stores, those types of things. Get us to selling 100 candles a month and all of that stuff. Like, those were some of the goals. Like, I really need to go back and start posting that back on my social media. I have not posted that probably since about May, probably when I launched the Entrepreneur Collection. I think I probably stopped posting it right around then. So I'm definitely going to go ahead and get back to that. You guys definitely make sure that you tag some people, because I want to share some things. And I know for some people, especially as entrepreneurs, especially in the time that we're living in right now, for some people, they're looking around, they're questioning, they're wondering if God is seeing and hearing, they're wondering what's going on with their business. So definitely tag some people, to let people know that we are live, that we're having this conversation. And my prayer is that when you walk away from today's conversation, that you're inspired to continue to walk in whatever it is that God has given you, because we have been called to take the kingdom into the marketplace. And so, I pray that this kind of, inspires you just a little bit to hang on to whatever it is that he's calling you to do. Because, I've been sharing with you guys that literally I've been experiencing, especially on the candle side. Hey, Patricia, thank you so much, Minister Donna, for tagging. you guys definitely make sure that you tag some people. I've been experiencing, I've been sharing that I'm literally like right now in the moment experiencing some Amos 9:13 through 15, the message version. I always say, make sure you say the message version, in my, especially on the candle side of my business right now. And, I'm in awe of what it is that God is doing and the acceleration that I'm experiencing. And so I'm going to read that scripture for those of you who are not familiar with Amos 9:13 through 15, the message version. Yes, indeed, it won't be long now, God's decree. Things are going to happen so fast your head will swim. One thing fast on the heels of the other, you won't be able to keep up. Everything will be happening at once and everywhere you look. Blessings like wine pouring off the mountains and the hills. I'll make everything right again for my people Israel. They'll rebuild their ruined cities. They'll plant vineyards and drink good wine. They'll work their gardens and eat fresh vegetables. And I'll plant them on their own land. They'll never again be uprooted from the land I've given them. God, your God, says so. So for those of you, if you are not familiar with Amos 9:13 through 15, hey, Robin, no, Robin, you're live. We're live right now, Robin. We are live right now. And it's just interesting. I'm not seeing the comments from my personal page. Oh, yes, I am. Oh, here we go. It's just that I haven't scrolled down. My bad. I haven't scrolled down. Yes. Oh my gosh. Look here, you guys. T. So T's one of the people that has she got one of the free breakthrough candles that I gave out like 2 or 3 weeks ago. So T said, testimony time. When you sent my breakthrough candle, I lit it at my dad's house for about an hour, then left and continued the candle at home. How about a few days later? Let's see. I'm not able to see the full. So I don't know if she's still typing. Oh, he finally got a call and letter to transfer closer to home, which he's been trying to do for the past 6 months to a year. You guys, I cannot stress to you enough the power of this breakthrough candle. And so I'm literally in the midst of making these breakthrough candles. You guys, look, whatever God is doing with these breakthrough candles, this has sea salt and orchid. That's the scent for, you're right on time, Robin. The sea salt and orchid is a part of, those are the scent notes for the breakthrough candle. And when I tell you the things that God has given me, first of all, let me tell you what makes this particular candle, the breakthrough candle, different from all of the other candles that I've made. And this is the part where, first of all of these candles, every scent, every name, they are God. They are all God. That's first and foremost. I need you guys to realize that it is all God when it comes to the names, when it comes to the scent, all of that. But let me tell you what was different, or what is different about the breakthrough candle. And so once again, the scent notes for the breakthrough candle is sea salt and orchid. So it really has like a refreshing scent. It kind of reminds me of like the beach. So like the top notes is ozone and orange. The middle note, sea salt, freesia, and green leaves. And then the base note is tonka bean, light musk, and orchid. And so even the way that the breakthrough candle came about was so different than any of the other candles that I've done. So with this particular candle, so whenever I order scents, you can get like a free sample scent. And so it was Holy Spirit led that even led me to that particular scent, because that's not a scent that I would have chosen myself, sea salt and orchid. I'm like, what is sea salt and orchid? I know what salt smells like. Who wants something that smells like salt? Like in my mind, I'm like, okay, I know orchid is a flower, but it was literally the Holy Spirit. So when it came time to choose a sample, I chose that sample. You guys, I promise you, from the sample, I opened the bottle and I smelled it. And I said, this smells like breakthrough. Once again, what does breakthrough smell like? I said, this smells like breakthrough. So literally what I usually do is I'll use the sample scent that I have. I'll create the candle. You let the candle sit for 2 weeks and then you test it and all that stuff like that. I did not do that with the breakthrough candle. With the breakthrough candle, when I smelled the sample, I immediately ordered a larger size. I've never done that with any of the other candles that are a part of either collection. I've never done that. I've always done the testing and all of that stuff like that. But with this breakthrough candle, whatever it is, like I said, literally when I smelled it, I knew immediately. So while I was waiting for mine to sit the process, go through the 2 weeks and all that stuff like that, so I can test it, I had already went ahead and ordered the whole full bottle for that. And so when I did all my testing and stuff like that, So while mine was, when I got done testing, like I said, literally that's when I started going live on TikTok. And so July 18th is when I started lighting that candle, that breakthrough candle. By that Monday, I was on phone calls with people asking, "Hey Bev, I want to partner with your candle company. I want you to create a signature scent. Hey, we want to have you guys, when I tell you I lit that candle on the 18th of July, by Monday, which is what, the 21st of July, I was already on phone calls with people about either partnering with the brand, creating a signature scent, having my candles in their shop. You guys, that had been something I had been believing God for since I started the candle line back in December. So I'm telling you, this breakthrough candle right now, it is a limited edition. What does limited edition mean? It means it is not a permanent part of either collection. It's not. It is not a permanent part. Look, minister. All right. Look. So it's not a permanent part of the collection or either one of the lines. And so right now, the only way you can get it, you have until Friday, August the 8th. So this upcoming Friday, 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, to order the breakthrough candle. After that, I shut down production of it. I'm going to see how it sells. I don't know if I'm going to, right now, it's not a permanent part. So you can only get it at certain times whenever I release it. So right now, the only release we have right now is from now until Friday, August the 8th. At 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I shut it down and you won't be able to get access to the candle anymore. And so, like I said, the things that have been happening today. So I shared with you guys. So it is official. I posted on my page. So let's start with some of the goodies. So it is official. BCW Candle Boutique. The candles for BCW Candle Boutique will be in a gift shop in Minnesota. So it is official. The paper has been signed. The payments have been made. All of that stuff. It is official. So we are going to be sold. Where am I? I got to celebrate myself on this one right here. So it is official. Our candles will be sold in a gift shop. It is a Christian gift shop. Hey, how about that? So it's a Christian gift shop in Minnesota. So I'm super excited about that. So they're going to start selling that. They should start selling that by the end of September. So I'll ship them out the beginning of September. They have to make sure, if anything's broken or anything like that, so we got to make sure that all of them are in, up to standard. But they should start selling them by the end of September. So that's the first part. So you guys, thank you. When I tell you, like I said, lit that breakthrough candle and boom. And so that's the first thing. The second thing, today, like actually a couple of hours ago, I just got back home. So I shared, so that particular opportunity, the gift shop in Minnesota, literally someone that's a part of my community here on Facebook, she connected with me with someone over on LinkedIn. The person on LinkedIn, me and her, we had a phone conversation. Once again, remember I told you July 18th, I started lighting the breakthrough candle. I think I had a conversation with her either that Tuesday or that Wednesday of the following week with the connection. And so I had a conversation with her and she wanted to know, like, what do you do? So on and so forth. I got to find out what she did. So kind of, so we can network and all that stuff like that. Right. Okay. So did that. And so that was like a Tuesday or Wednesday. By Friday, she had sent me an email and she had somebody else in the email. She was like, "Hey, Beverly, I know someone the person that she had CC'd in the email, they own a gift shop in Minnesota. I think your candles will be amazing." That woman never sniffed not nary one of my candles. Never sniffed a candle. She went to the website and she saw the website. She saw my social media presence. So she connected me with the woman that has the gift shop that's a part of the board that she's on as part of the gift shop that's in Minnesota. So I spoke with her and then I spoke with the buyer of the gift shop. And so, I had to send a wholesale, agreement and all that stuff like that, let them know my pricing and all of that stuff like that. So immediately they were like, "Okay, yeah, we'll go ahead. We'll order 24. We want these, and these." Initially, I wasn't supposed to have the order ready for them until October, right? I was not supposed to have the order ready for them until October. But God, remember I said Amos 9:13-15. Things are going to happen so fast, your head will swim. One thing fast on the heels of the other, you won't be able to keep up. So I'm thinking I have until October. To get this 24 orders of candles. well, actually, the person was going to come to me and actually pick them up because the person was supposed to be in Atlanta, and so the person was doing a girls trip in Atlanta, and they were going to pick it up in October. Right? Thank you so much, Leslie, for tagging people. Right? She was supposed to do that. Well, lo and behold, they want the candles earlier. They were like, okay, yeah, I know such and such is supposed to be there in October, but we want the candles now. I said, okay, when exactly is now? Because, look, when exactly is now? So they gave me a couple of dates. I'm like, okay, boom, I can ship them the beginning of September. You guys, it went from October, the middle of October, to the beginning of September. They say they want them now. Things are going to happen so fast, your head will swim. One thing fast on the heels of the other, you won't be able to keep up. I said, okay, God, this is what I have been believing you for. So they placed the order of 24 candles, right? They placed the order of 24 candles. I'm like, okay, got it. I got it to the end. I'm shipping these September. Okay, cool. I got the rest of the month of August to get these candles to you, right? Okay, cool. So that's one instance. Once again, a Christian gift shop in Minnesota. And then I'm part of a women in business networking group here in my local community, my local county. And so I did a post. Somebody saw, once again, they saw I put in the post, hey, I'm so excited, BCW Candle Boutique, we're in a gift shop, that we're going to be at a gift shop in Minnesota, we have someone who wants to create a signature scent. The person who wants to create the signature scent was the initial woman that I spoke to that did the initial connection. She was like, oh, wait a minute, Beth. She said, no, wait a minute. I still want you to create a signature scent for my brand, right? So once again, I have to have a conversation with her about creating a signature scent for her brand. Right? So did a post about the local group that I'm in, and I posted like, hey, BCW Candle Boutique, where it talks about being in a gift shop, where it talks about creating a signature scent. So I'm telling in the post what it is that we're doing. The same post I had on my personal page, the same post I put it over there on BCW Candle Boutique. I put it over there on our business page. Somebody in the comments was like, hey, I know someone that's in Dallas, Georgia. There's a Dallas, Georgia, who she has a shop and she's looking for other people who make things to put them in their shop. I said, okay. Once again, this woman didn't know me. She just knows I'm a business owner and I'm in the same networking group she's in. That's all she knows. Once again, never sniffed nary a candle. So I was like, okay, cool. I said, do you mind if I message you? She was like, okay, cool. And so I was like, okay. So she told me a little bit about the person, where their shop is located, and she said, here's a phone number. So I'm like, okay. So she spoke to the woman. I talked to the woman last week, and then I went to the shop today. A little cute little shop it's probably about 40 minutes away from where I live. A cute little shop. And so she makes wreaths that go on your door like wreaths. Wreaths. It's a struggle for me to say it, right? I'm getting ready to tell you. Okay, so I go to the shop because I want to make sure. I want to look at the shop. It's other little vendors. Well, I just say vendors. Small business owners in there that have their products in there. She just opened her shop in October. She just opened the shop October 2024, so it hasn't even been open a year yet. Okay, and so I'm like, cool. So I go to the shop and look. I'll have a little space in her shop. Sweet little lady. She's an older woman. And so I'm like, you know what? I'm going to do this. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, okay, I'm going to do this. I said, I'm ready to move forward. Like, I want to do this. Because she, like, you can rent, we'll say like rent a space for like a month. We'll just say rent a space like that. Right. So I'm sitting here thinking, okay, well, the month of August has already started. So, I'll just get it set up in September because the month of August has already started. Right. Right. Like the month of August has already started. Right, y'all. Right. Like the month of August has already started, right? So I was like, okay, cool. When can I set up? When can I set up my space? Because I'm having ideas of how I want my little space set up and stuff like that. She was like, how about Saturday? Y'all, today is Wednesday. I wanted it today. I'm thinking it's going to be September. She said, how about Saturday? She said, we're actually doing a little event. She said, so what about Saturday? Things are going to happen so fast, your head will swim. One thing fast on the heels of the other, you won't be able to keep up. Everything will be happening at once, and everywhere you look, blessings like wine pouring off the mountains and the hills. I'm sitting here thinking it's the beginning of September. This woman told me Saturday. Today is Wednesday. I said, okay. So officially, we are going to be, so I got some stuff I want to be doing the rest of this week to get it on in there. Yes, to get it on in there. So this place is called Designs by Queen Linda. And more. That's the name of it. So, Minister Donna, it's at 264 Buchanan Highway, Dallas, Georgia, 30157. And so I'm going up there on Saturday to drop off my supplies. I'll probably be up there. I'll go up there. I'll probably like do a live stream or whatever from up there. I need to. So now that I've officially announced it, I'll post it and all that stuff like that. But yeah, it's this upcoming Saturday, up there in Dallas, Georgia. So it's about 40 minutes from probably about 40 minutes from where I live. So yeah, I always say up the street. So yes, so that is the other opportunity. Literally secured that opportunity today. Like it became official today. Things are gonna happen so fast your head will swim. One thing fast on the hills, you will not be able to keep up. So she was like, they're doing some type of fundraiser or something. I think she said they're gonna be selling Krispy Kreme donuts or something like that. So I'm gonna be up there and I'm gonna get set up and all that stuff at 10 o'clock in the morning. 10 o'clock in the morning. So that's when I'm going to get up there. So I'm going to, blast it out on social media, see who's available. Because like I said, I thought she was going to tell me, the end of this month, set up the end of this month so it'll be ready by the beginning of this month. But she said Saturday. So I said, okay, I'm not going to overthink. That's one of the things, like I'm talking about clients, you guys don't overthink a thing. If you've been believing God for a thing and that opportunity pops up, like I said, I went to the location, I checked it out, and like I said, I'll do it month by month. I'll see what it looks like, see how the sales go, so on and so forth. But I'm so excited. And I'm like, woo, okay, God. So I've asked for the opportunity to be in retail and you're making it happen. I've asked for opportunities to be able to, create signature scents and stuff like that for different brands so that they can have that as a part of like their gifts and all that stuff like that when it comes to their clientele. And that is happening as well. So you guys, when I tell you God is absolutely, absolutely amazing, you guys, I need you to tag some people who need to remember, who need to be reminded that things are going to happen so fast your head will swim. One thing fast on the heels of the other, you will not be able to keep up. Everything will be happening at once and everywhere you look. Blessings. Blessings like wine pouring off the mountains and the hills. You guys, I'm telling you, please do not give up on what it is that God has for you. Even when things around you are looking iffy, is looking slow, you're wondering all of those things. So you guys, when I tell you, I sit literally, I'm like, okay, God, look, I'm like, if I sit too long on, or if I think about it too long, I'm not going to do. And so even for myself, like when I'm telling you guys, don't overthink, I'm talking to myself too. Like I'm literally talking to myself. And I'm like, okay, Deb, you know what? We're going to take some up there, see how they sell, see which ones sell, all of that stuff. And so you guys, like I said, when I tell you this side of the business and the way that it's taken off from this launch, where we launched it in December. And like I said, when I lit that breakthrough candle, when I tell you, so you guys, when I tell you the breakthrough candle right now is a limited edition. If you want the breakthrough candle, once again, you have until 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Friday, August the 8th, to place the pre-order for it. And then what we're doing, we have some already made. We're going to start shipping on those who already placed the order. Depending upon when they place the order, we're going to start shipping the breakthrough candles starting on Monday. Depending upon when you place the order. If you place the order today, then your order won't ship until August the 18th. But yeah, you guys, when I tell you it's limited, like there's a limited number that we're going to have. Somebody order 5. So you guys, there's a limited number. To the number that we're going to do for this breakthrough candle. But when I tell you, and even those people, like you just saw T's testimony, and like I said, the testimonials that I'm getting from this breakthrough candle, and when I tell you it's all God, that particular scent, the way it came about, all of those. When I tell you that is this whole line is God, but that scent in particular, I'm telling you, Patricia, order extra, because you guys, I do not know when, especially now that the business is picking up the way that it is, I don't know when or if I'm going to put it back on again. Because like I said, I'm trying to keep up with the demand of the other one. And I did not realize the classic collection was going to sell the way that it did. When I tell you it's some decisions I got to make, some things I got to do, because I'm like, guys, I still have the coaching side of the business too, right? Like, guys, you do remember that part, right? So I just asking God to be remember. I'm running 2 businesses over here. So you guys, I'm telling you, if you want that breakthrough candle, you want to go ahead. I'll post the link again, and then I'll put it in the chat too. But if you want that breakthrough candle, if you've been thinking about that breakthrough candle, I'm going to strongly encourage you, because that's all I can do. I'm going to strongly encourage you to grab that breakthrough candle. And so I'll put the clickable link. I just dropped it in the chat, but I'll put the clickable link in the video. Like, I'll update the video and I'll put it in the video in the caption as well. I'll shoot it out in an email as well, just to let people know you have until 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Friday, August the 8th. And then it goes offline. You won't be able to get it again. You won't be able to get it again. Okay. So you guys, those are two big announcements. Like I said, it is a done deal for the gift shop in Minnesota. That's a wrap. It is done. And then now the shop that we're going to be in here locally, here in Dallas, Georgia. And so that became official today. So I'm super excited about that. And then I'm going to show you a couple of other little goodies. All right. Just a couple of other things. And I have a couple of orders I need to pack. I'm going to have a couple of orders. I have 3 orders I want to pack, and I'm going to ship those today. Like, I'm going to try to get to the UPS store today. We're going to see. But someone did an unboxing. Actually, it was Lady Felicia. A lot of you guys know Lady Felicia. She did an unboxing. And when she did the unboxing, she had the clarity candle. So she had this candle right here. Well, she had a couple of them, but she had this one in her hand. And she was like, this smells like, I'm not sure. She said it has like a, whatever she was saying. And I was like, oh, wait a minute. Because the scent notes are on the website. The scent notes are on the website. So if you want to know like the different notes that are a part, and like I said, it's so hard to see the candles with this lighting. But if you want to know the scent notes, you have to go to the website. So when she didn't even realize that I sent her a message too to thank her when she made that comment, because she was trying to figure out what the notes were. And I'm like, well, I don't want people to have to go to the website, to figure out what the scent notes are. So because of her comment, one of the additional goodies that we now will have inside the boxes are the scent notes. And once again, it's hard to see this stuff. It's hard to see it. But from now on, when you place an order, you will get a card in there that will have the scent note. So it has the classic collection on one side, it has the entrepreneur collection on the other. So just something so you know the different notes, so you don't have to go to the website. So this is something new that we are starting to add into the boxes. So any orders that went out this week, because we shipped one yesterday, they will now have the scent notes in there. So then that way you'll know, the different notes. So once again, the entrepreneur collection is on one side, the classic collection is on the other. So we're super excited. It's just little small things. But this right here is just something to help people to be able to better identify the scent notes that are a part of the collection. That's one thing. Okay. So super excited. It's just the small things that make me, when I tell you just the little things like this that make me excited, like I'm excited, like, hey, so these little cards that are part of the box. And then you guys, let me know in the chat if you want to see the other update that we've done. So let me know in the chat. So if you're ready to see the other update, type in the word ready. If you're ready to see the other little branding update that we've done. If you're ready to see the other branding update that we've done, type the word ready in the chat. Let me see if you guys even want to see it. I don't even know. You may not even care. I don't know. Let's see. So let me know in the chat if you're ready to see the other updates. So like I said, one of the little updates, whenever you place an order, you'll get a scent card in here just so you'll know the different scents, the notes that are a part of the candles. So let me know. Yeah, there's more. So let me know. Type in the word ready. If you're ready for another little branding update that we've done, I'm super excited about this branding update. Like, I felt like a little kid at Christmas time. Look, I see. Okay, so Minister Donna's the only one. Well, shoot, I may just take it to Minister Donna at church, because the rest of you guys, y'all not ready. Y'all not ready. I'm just going to take it to church, Minister Donna. I'm just going to show Minister Donna. The rest of y'all not ready. I thought y'all was going to be ready. Y'all type in the word ready if you're ready to see the other update. If you're ready to see the other update, type the word ready in the chat. Let me see. And Lady Felicia just messaged me. I let her know I just shouted you out. I just shouted her out. Out on my live. So I'm letting her know I just shouted her out. Okay, I see a couple more, you guys. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Okay, it was a little lag. Okay, so let me know if you guys can see this. Let's see. Can you guys see this? Can you see this? Do you see this, you guys? When I tell you I feel like a kid in the candy store. Hey, prophetess. You guys, what is this I have in my hand? You guys, when I tell you, I feel like a little kid in the candy store. Can you guys see this? Can you see it? What is it? Can you see it? Y'all, look at this. Y'all, when I tell you, it's just the little things. Our boxes are branded. We now have branded boxes. So now when you get your shipment, you're going to see them in our branded boxes. Now, I don't know. Now I pray that doesn't mean somebody's gonna snatch them up off the I pray nobody snatches them off the porch because they're like candles. Who's ordering candles? But yes, so we are super excited about our branded boxes. So as you can see, it has our logo on here. It has the website, has a QR code on here. So those of you, if you have your phone, you may be on this on your phone, but if you're on by your computer. If you're on your computer and you have your phone, if you go, you scan this QR code, it'll take you to the collection, and then I don't know if the postal service even cares, but we have the little fragile symbol on here. I don't think they care. We still have our fragile stickers that we'll stick on the box, but I don't think they care. But yeah, so you guys, when I tell you just little things that we're doing, but I'm so excited. I'm so excited about our branded boxes. Just the little things like that. And like I said, it's either gonna be a good thing, when you guys see that box and it's from BCW Candle Boutique. I pray that it doesn't attract the other elements. So y'all keep us in prayer that it's just a part of upping the brand a bit. So definitely excited about that. So you guys, when I tell you just the things that we're doing here, certainly excited. You guys, like I said, if you want that the breakthrough candle, I'm going to encourage, like I said, you have until 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Friday, August 8th. After that, it goes offline and you won't be able to access the breakthrough candle anymore. So that is just an FYI. If you have been eyeing the breakthrough candle, I'm going to encourage you to go ahead and grab those, because once again, I don't know if or when, especially with the way the business is picking up, I do not know if or when I'll have that back up again. So that's just an FYI. So like I said, I'll definitely put the clickable link in the caption. Like I'll edit this video and put it in the caption for those of you. But like I said, you guys, I'm excited. So we do have a couple of orders that we're going to go ahead and ship. These 3 people that we're sending orders to today, they will be the first ones to get. I shipped some yesterday, but I wasn't able to put them in the box. But the 3 orders that we're going to pack today, they will be the first ones to get the branded boxes. So I am excited. I am excited. So back here behind my head, these are the orders back here. So we have 3 different orders, a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we have a total of 7 candles that we're going to get shipped out today. So I'm going to run to the UPS store, and then after that, I'm going to church because God is absolutely amazing. So I'm getting ready to go ahead and pack up these candles here. So this one, the first order is going to Michigan, and so they ordered the next level candle. So once again, when I tell you, like I said, I'm so excited. I'm super excited just about everything that's happening. And, especially here at BCW Kindle Boutique, like it's been absolutely amazing. And so we're definitely going to make sure that we get that one, everything all shipped and all the good stuff to make sure that they get that. So this one right here is going to Michigan. And once again, it's the next level candle. So you guys remember next level, and it's hard to see it, but next level, this is cinnamon and vanilla. And I love this one. I love my next level candle. This is cinnamon and vanilla. So this right here is next level. It's cinnamon and vanilla. And so once again, I'm going to go ahead and quickly pack these orders so we can actually get them shipped out. Because once I get done with this, I'm going to head on up to the UPS store, and then I'm heading on to church. Because I can't even put into words what it is that God has been doing here at BCW Candle Boutique. And like I said, you guys, I appreciate so much your support. So whether or not it's the orders, whether or not you're sharing, whether or not you're making comments, and you guys, if you're not following the BCW Candle Boutique page, I do ask that you follow us over there. Because once again, just some amazing things. The support is absolutely amazing. So of course, every order we put the candle care card, the thank you card, and like I said, now they're getting the new scent cards. So once again, they're getting these new cards in here. This person right here, I am going to put in two samples. The two samples that I'm going to put in purpose for them, and I'm going to put in what do I want to do? I'm going to do purpose and what else should I do? Because they did next level. Let's do abundance. I'm gonna do purpose and abundance for them. I'm gonna do purpose and abundance for them. So we're gonna put those two sample scents in here as well. And you guys, when I tell you, I'm just excited. I'm excited. You guys, if you have any questions, I'm more than happy to answer any questions as I pack up these orders. We have 3 orders that we're gonna do our best to get to the postal service, the post office ASAP, just to make sure that they get what it is that they have ordered. And so once again, they ordered next level. And so if you guys have any questions for me, let me know. Like I said, I will have a post. Those of you who are local and you want to join me on Saturday. Like I said, it's gonna be Saturday. I'm gonna get up there. I don't know what time her event starts. I'm gonna ask her. I think she said, I don't know. I'm gonna get up there at about 10. And so that we can go ahead and prayerfully we'll make some sales on that first day too. I'm just saying, like, why not? God, why not? Make some sales the first day. But like I said, good Robin. Robin did get her abundance candle. I love my abundance candle. That candle is frankincense and myrrh. When I tell you I love the scent of that candle, I'm so excited. I love it. I love it. I love it. So we are getting this order all packed up. Like I said, these people, they're the first ones to get our branded boxes. So I'm excited about that. And so we're going to get this taped up. And like I said, our branded boxes, I'm so excited. Like I said, I pray you guys feel like it's Christmas whenever you see this box in the mail. So now you know for sure when you see this that you are getting your candles. And so yeah, when I got this delivery, I felt like a kid in the candy store. I was like, oh my gosh, they came in. So yeah, I was excited about getting this right here. So I'm so excited about this. And so we want to make sure that we get this all shipped off and all that good stuff. There we go. All right, cool. So we have this one here and we are ready. We ready. All right, cool. So that one, and once again, that was heading to Michigan. That was next level. So let me check off and make sure that they get what they ordered. So that was next level. And then this one is going, I always say going up the street. Any place that's in Georgia, it's going up the street. So this one, they ordered abundance. So abundance is going up the street. I always say that. No matter where they're going in Georgia, it's just up the street, wherever it is. So they're getting abundance. And so once again, just excited. And so abundance, this has and it's just so hard to see it, but this has the green candle. It's like a lime green. And this right here is frankincense and myrrh. That's the scent on this one right here. So I love this one. When we did the testing, they were like, this smells like money. This smells like money. So if you want to know what money smells like, burn this. And like I said, the things that happen when I burn my abundance candle and more. So abundance, part of the entrepreneur collection, that's definitely if you're looking for more clients, more customers, more opportunities, more contracts, then you want that abundance candle. That's the candle that you want for that abundance candle. I'm telling you, that's the one that you want. And as you can see from Robin's comment, she says she loves her abundance candle. So I'm glad that she loves her abundance candle. I'm excited about that. And so for her, she did abundance. So for her freebie, I'm going to do purpose and next level. I'm going to do purpose and next level for hers. Yeah, let's do that. Purpose and next level. And then we want to make sure we get this pack and slip on in here. Make sure they get what it is that they ordered. And so, you guys, like I said, if you have any questions, let me know. If you want to order the breakthrough candle, if you have not placed your order for the breakthrough candle, I'm going to encourage you to do so because, once again, I do not know if I'm going to offer that again. So you definitely want to make sure that you go ahead and grab that breakthrough candle if you have not gotten yours, if you have not ordered it. And like I said, those pre-orders will take those up until this upcoming Friday. After that, then you won't be able to access it anymore. So you guys, let me know if you have any questions. We have, hey, And if you're still, a couple of you guys are still on here. Once again, those of you, if you placed your order, if you placed the order in the past week, either the beginning of this week or last week, then they're shipping off. They'll ship off now. And then, like I said, it's a lot. We got a lot. We're picking up, business is picking up mightily. So, let's see. Is that too much popcorn in here? Okay. And so once again, this one is going up the street. So here in Georgia, so they ordered the Abundance candle, and that's going here up the street here in Georgia. All right. And then the last order, this person actually ordered 5 candles. And so this one, let me make sure I have that here. Take on here. Uh-oh. And then the last order, so we got that one. That was Abundance. And then the last order is, this one's going to Tennessee. So we have that one. So this one's going to Tennessee. So this person, they ordered peace. So I got peace here. I want to make sure that I get them all in the box. So peace. They ordered love, so peace is lavender. So when I took some samples up to the person today that has the shop here in Dallas, she loved the lavender. She loved peace. So this is lavender. Love is a strawberry scent. And then once again, she also ordered next level. So next level, once again, is cinnamon and vanilla. And then they ordered momentum. So momentum has, and once again, I'm just excited because once again, we have the scent cards here. So whenever you order, you will have your scent cards so you'll know. So plum and citrus, amber and jasmine, musk, amorous, and benzoin. So this right here, benzoin, and this right here is momentum. And then she also ordered abundance. So she ordered 5, and then she also ordered the breakthrough as well. Okay. And so once again, they have 5. And so we have both sides boxes. So we have the bigger boxes too. So once again, she gets a branded box. So anyone from this point forward, whenever you order, you'll get the branded boxes. So I'm excited. When I tell you, like I said, it was like a kid in a candy store. Like, Bev, it's just a box. But y'all don't understand. Look. It's just adds one more element to what it is that we're doing. So I'm excited about that. And so you guys, once again, we're just getting ready to get these orders packed, and we are shipping them off today. So those of you, if you're a part of this list here, then according to what they told me online, now you're supposed to get your order this week. So you'll get an email notification. And so if you get that email notification, make sure you grab it out of the box because you don't want them to sit in your mailbox because of the heat. So you don't want these candles sitting in your mailbox because of the heat. Yeah. So let's see. Hold on. This is telling me something. Okay, you know what? I don't know if I'm going to continue to use this. So you guys, let me know if you're still here. I don't know if I'm going to continue to use this platform because I don't understand. But yeah, like I said, I'm using a newer platform. And so it's working out some kinks, and I don't like getting messages in the middle of my live telling me that it's not streaming anymore to that destination. So I'm not sure why it's doing that, but let's see. Maybe it'll reconnect. I don't know. But yeah, so once again, I'm just going to go ahead and pack up these 5 candle orders that they made. This person right here with 5 candles, not 5 orders, but 5 candles that they ordered. And this person, they did a mix of the entrepreneur collection and the classic collection, which is really, really cool. Okay, so you guys, once again, I will update this video. If you want to have the link for the breakthrough candle. So if you want that breakthrough candle, okay, perfect. Okay, yeah, for whatever reason it stopped streaming. It says it stopped streaming on my personal page. I don't know why. It's all good. Like I said, you guys keep in mind that when you start to accelerate and all that stuff like that, you know the enemy is going to be busy with it, and it's all good. Like I said, look, I can't control that technology like that on that part. All I do is click the button. But this platform, I don't know if I'm going to continue to use it. I wanted to try it out, but I wasn't getting these issues with the other platform I was using. So we'll see. We will see. All right. So you guys, like I said, this person ordered 5. Are they still on here? And so we will get this all packed up here. It's nice and tight in here. And so once again, they'll get the sit notes, they'll get the move this thing out of the way. They'll get the sit notes, they'll get the thank you card, and it also has candle care as well. Because once again, I just want to make sure that people know how to actually, preserve the life of your candle. So you want to make sure that you do pay attention to that candle care card so that you can preserve the life of your candle. Your candle should last. Each candle is designed to last about 40 hours. Each candle is designed to last about 40 hours. So please make sure that you are following the candle care cards. If you follow the candle care, then you'll get your 40 plus hours um, of burn time. And so then we're just going to put our packing popcorn on top of this right here. And then, like I said, I'm going to end this live in a few moments because I actually want to make sure that I get this shipped out tonight. And then I'm heading to church because, like I said, God has been absolutely amazing. He's good. I don't have to serve tonight, which is a rare thing. So I'm like, I just get to be able to sit and receive tonight. So I'm excited about that. And so this one is all packed. Should I put some more? Oh, here we go. Okay, this is packed to the top. All right, so this right here is, and once again, in our branded boxes. So I'm excited about this here. And so, you guys, like I said, if you have any questions, also, if you are not in the 30-day sales sprint and you want to join us in the 30-day sales sprint, because they made sales day one. I'm telling you, when you focus on your messaging, you focus on your sales, it makes such a huge difference. So here we go. And so we're going to go ahead and get this one shipped off as well. So once again, these three people, so we have boxes that are heading to Michigan, Georgia, and Tennessee. So excited about that to get these boxes moving across the U.S. And so we have the labels on there. I don't know if this matters. I don't know. Do they really pay attention to these fragile stickers? I don't think they really do. I don't know. But I'll still put one on there anyway. And then the small box, that's too little. I don't know. We'll see. I'll put a little fragile label on there still and see if it actually makes a difference. I don't know. Prayerfully it does. We'll see. All right, you guys. So I just wanted to pop on here and share the amazing news of everything that's going on here at BCW Candle Boutique. I can't wait to see what else God does. Like I said, I'm excited. And I know that this is just the beginning. So for anyone, if you've been believing God for something, I just pray that you don't give up. Do not give up on what it is that you have been believing him for. I always say, get in rooms, be a part of a community, especially a faith-based community. With other people who know how to pray, other people who know how to stand on God's word and all of that stuff, because the rooms that you're in, it makes such a huge difference. Yeah. Yeah, look, yeah, they are. And I don't, but yeah, from what I've heard from people who work at the postal service, I heard they don't care. But still, I still put them on there and I pray that God, okay, God, make sure that it does get there in one piece. All right, you guys. So that's all that we have for today. I'm super excited. So I will be posting on my page, like posting this written, so that people can, so people will know and see the different updates and all that good stuff, all the good things that are happening here at BCW Candle Boutique. So you guys, I'm going to go ahead and pop on off here so that I can run this up to the post office so we can get this shipped off. I'm so glad. Yes. Because when I tell you, yeah, you're so welcome. You guys, like I said, if you ever have any questions or anything for me, I'm more than happy to answer any questions that you may have. So you guys, thank you so much for joining, you guys. And I will see you guys on the other side of this live. You guys, take care.